This is Elizabeth Angel from TOWN&COUNTRY, and we are at Kleinfeld Bridal in New York City, and we are trying on dresses with an actual bride. This is Jen Tinley, and this is Shay, and I am going to let them take it from here, but Jen, why don't you start by telling us when you're getting married, where, and what you're thinking about for a dress.
Okay, so I'm getting married a year from this weekend, September 16, 2017 in Southampton, New York. We're getting married at the Basilica in Southampton, and then we're having a backyard wedding at my fiance's family's estate. So I really want something that's regal and classic and it's going to look amazing down the aisle, and also will transition into the backyard tent wedding type thing, and also something that I can really dance in.
Yeah. So Jen, tell us who you're getting married to, just so we know.
So I'm getting married to Andrew Watson, and we've been together, it'll be 4 years in March. And
he's also a dancing fiend.
He's also a dancing fiend, yes. And he's my best friend.
Oh, that's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So Shay, she's tried on the first dress. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about what this dress is, and then you can tell us. Oh, you know what? Actually, we didn't hear what she wants in a dress. Maybe we could hear that first, and then she can talk about this dress.
Okay.
So what I'm looking for is something that's super classic,
okay.
Elegant. Trying to avoid the kind of strapless thing,
okay.
Something different, something that's people are going to walk down the aisle and be like, wow, I have not seen that.
You want a Jen moment.
Yes.
You know, I think a lot of brides come in with references like Grace Kelly, Audrey Hepburn, but I think what's really important when a bride is choosing her dress, that her moment is exclusively her moment. You know, and so you really want to feel like you in the best way possible. And so I totally hear you. So when you say Basilica, right? Because it's interesting for you because you have this gorgeous space you're getting married in, this grand space, and then you go into like this rustic, casual, elegant reception.
Yeah.
So it needs to have a dual purpose.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this is the first dress. It's Peter Langer. He's an incredible designer based out of Milan. And this is what we call like a rasimere, silk crinkled rasimere, which is great because it hides all of our sins, right? So, so you can eat on your wedding day, which is important. She has a gorgeous figure, like she is spot on, perfect bride, and it's what we call a trumpet shape. Of course, it's a bateau neckline, but I think super clean, very classic. But when you turn around, show them. That's where the little drama is.
That is so
pretty and regal and elegant and timeless and, dare I say, sexy. Because I think it's important that a bride feels that way. So, how do you feel about this dress? Tell me the truth.
So I love it. I love. I think the only sex on your wedding day should be on the back.
Well, exactly. I hear you.
You know, like the back. I don't think it should be a cleavage day.
Of course.
And so I really enjoy a really good back. I love the back. I think it's so dramatic, and yet I like how the front is so
sculpted. Yeah.
Casual, and not casual, but easy and chic and
approachable.
Yeah,
totally
that's
approachable.
a really good word.
So I think this is like a great shape for you to try, and it's what we call a trumpet, and it's a relatively classic bridal shape. It's not as form-fitting as the mermaid, because I know dancing to you is very important.
Yeah.
So it can be quite comfy. I think the fabric's quite light for a fall wedding outside. And the color is incredible. This is an ivory. Like no one's really doing things in like whites anymore. Things are done in creams or blushes or ivory. So I think this is a gorgeous color.
I love how it catches the light too.
Oh,
I think that's really, without beads or you know, rhinestones or something. It's really there's so much sort of happening on this.
There's lots of sculptural detail. So I think this is like a perfect TOWN&COUNTRY like dress for sure.
Yeah. Also, I love this that it has the fullness but without being poofy.
Yeah.
That's a really rare thing.
Yeah.
It seems to me.
So there's a trend happening now where girls are wanting to kind of have a dual type of dress, right? They want the drama of like a ball gown, but not the complication of having to maneuver the entire dress, entire evening. So this gives us time to kind of move through those tables and those aisles and dance, but the drama of a gorgeous train.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty incredible. But there's a few more dresses that you want to try on.
Yes.
So let's go.
All right.
All right. Oh, this is, come on out. Look at you. Look at you.
That is so pretty.
This is making you way too happy. This is exciting. So this is actually one of Jen's picks. She wanted a dress similar to it. This is a Tara Keeley. Super fun,
so
really light, you know, really, we need to kind of snatch that waist and shoes. Look at that tiny waist. I'm gonna hold it like that. Super light, very pretty, but once again, Jen is keeping, which is great, what I love that you're doing, you're not deviating for what you don't want. You don't want strapless. You know, so there's no reason to try on strapless if you don't want it. I mean, you'll hear people say all the time, try it on, you may like it. But if you're a woman who doesn't like strapless your normal day-to-day,
why would you suddenly on this day when everybody you love and care about is looking at you?
And you're central attention, so it's important to be very comfortable.
Yeah.
So we have an illusion Elanson lace, a cap sleeve top with little bits of sparkle and interest, which is quite lovely. And then we kept the skirt very simple, a very beautiful tulle skirt. So it's quite light and jubilant and happy. How do you feel?
I love it. I love it. So I'm staring at it. It is so fun. And you know what it is? I find some of the dresses with the tulle are so heavy you can't move. And you feel like a marshmallow.
So
but this
light.
is so light and so airy. And I want something that will spin.
Oh, you can definitely spin in this one. I mean, the pictures are endless. Don't spin off. Don't spin off. Don't spin off. But it is beautiful, and I think quite appropriate for the Basilica. You know, it is a very happy dress, and I think for Basilica you do a beautiful veil, maybe a cathedral lane to kind of make it a little more serious. And then when it's time to party, you take that veil off, and you have the most incredible party dress ever. I mean, you can't stop dancing in it. Amazing.
It is a total party dress, and it's just so different. And I like that it has kind of the elegance of and the vintage feel, but also the new age of seeing the strapless underneath.
Exactly, the modernity, which is very pretty, and it's still you know quite sexy. I don't think sexy is cleavage or low backs. I think sexy is confidence, and I think she has such beautiful skin and it's such a beautiful part of her body. It's beautiful to see that, you know. And the color is amazing. Once again, not a white dress. This is an ivory cream, and Jen is pulling it out beautifully. So.
That's really good. I really like it.
I love that it looks like a wedding dress. I mean, they all do, but this looks like a wedding dress.
This is an A-line shape, which is one of the most classic wedding shapes that we have there. And it's not quite as large as a ball gown, but it's definitely full, which makes the waist appear very small, which is super fitting. Even for our curvier girls, you know, they want to highlight that waist. I definitely suggest an A-line. And I think what's keeping this quite light is that you have endless amounts of tulle up about it. Yeah, so very pretty.
Can we just show the back?
Let's do it. So you have this gorgeous, interesting back.
Kind of open.
Oh, there's what we call an illusion. So you're peeking through. You're not seeing the skin. Oh, nothing but diaphanous tulle. It's super gorgeous.
Look at the tray.
You're such a girly girl. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I hope Andrew's not watching. He better not be watching. This may be the dress. All right, should we go into something?
Yeah.
All right, let me help you down. Step up. Yes, diva. I love how you work this dress. Now, this is probably the most formal dress that we chose for her. And it's off the shoulder. How do you feel about being off the shoulder?
I can't do the YMCA.
Yeah, you can't move your body. And that is a problem.
That may actually be for the best.
The village people will thank me.
So let me fix her. Just talk. So how do you feel about the fabric?
So the fabric is, it's heavy, but it feels great. I feel very comfortable in it because it's, I'm trying to explain it.
It's structured.
It's structured, exactly.
You fit in the dress.
You fit in the dress, and you don't feel, it doesn't show anything. The arms are awkward.
Right.
They're beautiful, but again,
they're a little constricting.
They're a little constricting, but I'm sure, you know, if you were to buy it, they'd make it so that you could.
Well, within some reason, and that's a good thing to know, is that, you know, there's certain looks that you just can't do the YMCA in.
Yeah.
So put your arm down. And so when women are looking at things like long sleeves, at off the shoulder, at cap sleeve, they have to be really mindful of mobility. And if that's important to you, it's very important to you to move your arms and be expressive. So a dress like this probably won't work for you, right?
Yes, being expressive is important.
Yeah, you know, kind of my thing.
Well, how do you feel about it? Because you love that Terra Keeley that you came out and it was light and movable and happy. This is a little bit more serious.
This is a little more serious. I find it's definitely not for my style of wedding. I think this is more of like a really chic city wedding. I can see myself walking out of the Met, getting married.
Completely
at the
that
Met.
type of girl.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
And who doesn't mind being, this is also a girl who probably ends up changing to a different dress.
Exactly. Yeah,
You know,
something for the ceremony.
For the ceremony, but I feel like you want to be in your dress from beginning to end. You don't want to have to miss your wedding to do a costume change, which is, your prerogative. So, although gorgeous on you, not the dress for Jen.
Yeah. No, I think it's good to know that though, right?
Yeah, but
Knowing what you don't like is important.
oh my God, exactly. Sometimes knowing what you don't like helps us figure out what you do like.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do like the back.
The
Can
back
I
is
show
amazing.
it?
Oh, I want you to show the back. It's incredible.
Oh,
It's a gorgeous dress. It's by a designer named Austin Scarlett. From Project Runway. Yeah. He has a very chic sensibility, and he loves working in file. You can turn around. File is a very old fabric used by some courtiers like De La Renta and Chanel and Dior, and it's really about sculpting the body. But it's it's a heavy fabric, So, all right, I think we have a few more.
All right.
Oh, show me, my love.
Okay.
Yeah, this is when the girl gets all warm, right? She starts. Want to try her though? That's thumbs up.
This one's so pretty. Look at the back. Oh, this one.
You want to do that one?
Yeah.
This is another ear. Okay.
That one's really pretty. I love them all.
I know. You have to pick just one.
Nice.
Oh boy. Okay, close your eyes if you're on there. Is it Andrew?
Yeah.
Close your eyes. Yes. Isn't that fabulous?
Oh, that's so pretty.
Oh yes, she has
Look
her
at the back.
movement. She has her movement.
Oh wow, it's great.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. So it's
Yeah.
it's a hybrid of all the things that we loved, right?
Yeah.
So from the first dress, that's that gorgeous high neckline, right?
Yeah.
From the terracotta, you have this incredible soft movement, right?
Yeah.
And then you have this beautiful back. Turn around.
God, it's so pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
It's classic, elegant Jen.
Yeah.
Very you, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. I'm talking too much. Tell me how you feel.
Okay, so first things first, the bow. I didn't really tell you, but I love a bow. I want
Do you?
something- Yeah, the original terracotta has an incredible
The
bow,
bow.
so I love the bow. It kind of brings that Hamptons nautical kind of. My colors are
Exactly.
navy blue, and
Perfect.
so it kind of brings
Brings it
the
all
theme of the
together,
wedding in.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's comfortable. It's not. I mean, it's heavy. I mean, there's a lot of fabric.
There's a lot of fabric.
But I don't feel weighed down.
No.
I feel great. I love that it's full coverage. I love the color.
The color. So this
I
is
like
an
that it's
ivory.
more white.
It's more of a white ivory though. And I think that you missed the most important thing.
For gummy bears.
Have for gummy
On
bears!
Snapchat.
How incredible is it?
Being able to have your phone in your pocket
It's
is
very
like
important.
kind of, yeah, I
Brilliant.
didn't think about that.
But I think what
Yeah.
people always ask, what's the purpose of pockets on a wedding gown? There are going to be so many people at your wedding that you don't know. And if you're like me, you get a little nervous. And so it's nice to have something to do with your hands,
Yeah.
right? And so there's something, and also the pictures look incredible. It's very chic. It's a little bit more casual, which speaks to like that Southampton vibe. It's brilliant. It's Peter Langer, which is, one of our favorite designers here at Kleinfeld. And he has a really interesting sensibility, very clean, very fresh, but very modern. So basically it's a silk file, but there's a tulle overlay. So the fabric itself, on its own, could look quite heavy. But because you place this really kind of gentle layer of English netting, it just becomes super light.
Yeah.
And there's not one stone on this dress, but still a knockout.
Yeah, I love that.
I love it.
I love the dresses where you come out and you're like already dancing
Yes.
a little bit.
Can we show? Is there a tray?
There is a little bit of a sweep, and this is something that speaking to augmentation, Peter can make anything for us. So he can make this longer.
Oh.
So some things can be changed, and if you
Yeah.
wanted to extend this train, you could, and that will require it to be bustled, which means
Right,
that
and then you kind of.
exactly.
Yeah.
But she's getting married in the Basilica. It's not a small little village church. It's
Right.
quite a grand space, and so I think
Yeah.
a beautiful train will be appropriate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah,
I love
this is
the
amazing. So let me ask you, what's your favorite so far?
I think this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so classic. My main thing when looking for a wedding dress is to have something when I look at my photos in 40 years, I'm going to say, that's still in.
Completely. 100%. 100%.
You know, that's still
relevant
relevant
and fabulous and gorgeous. And yeah, that's 100% my way of thinking, how I like to help brides make that decision. Yeah, we thought you would love this for sure.
And I love the buttons too.
Yes, which is interesting because I'll show you, they're not the typical pearl buttons. There's almost like this like frosted, rounded, like almost like really pretty, and they'll catch the light like a beautiful luster.
I didn't clip it because I wanted to show the
buttons.
buttons.
Yeah. But this is just a brilliant dress. We are adoring this dress here at Kleinfeld.
It's really
fabulous.
It really will. It also has that same thing, all of the attention, like right here.
And it shows your body, but it's also a party.
Totally. It's everything that you wanted in the dress.
It's great. That was.
I think we have a few more.
You want to try more?
And then maybe we can like put a veil on you.
Okay.
We'll pick your favorite and put a veil on.
Okay.
You know what I'm interested in seeing? I mean, this is very different. You picked it.
Wait, it has a ring?
It has a ring. So you're definitely putting her on. You're definitely.
I mean, this might be your only.
The only chance to do this.
How many times in your life
I've never
dressed
with a ring on.
Well, let's do it.
Once I saw this on the rack, I said, oh, that's my rack. I'm here.
Wow! So this is a dress that she requires all of the help. We have to do it, girl. We have to do it.
Look at the ring.
So this is what you call a hoop, and it really, I think the last person that we know had a hoop was Scarlett O'Hara.
I know, I was going to say.
And it really allows us to have the fullness without all the weight. Yeah. So this is Ramona Caveja. It's actually a dress that closed her runway show, I think, last season. And it's a beautiful cherry blossom print on top of her crinkled organza. So it's for someone who wants to make a really loud statement.
Yes.
You know, but I still think that it's
really pretty.
Quite romantic and quite pretty, and the fabric itself is incredible. Now this is something too, like if a bride, and we've had this where a bride has loved the dress, but really felt that the hoop was a bit much, that can be removed.
The funny thing about the hoop actually is it makes it so comfortable because there's no tool hitting my legs.
At all.
So it's almost like you have like a short dress on and my leg like
movement. You can do a tap dance and all that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no one can see my legs, but you can like really. It's actually probably if you really want to dance, it's actually a good option.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. It's a bit bouncy, you know, but the fabric is beautiful. I want you to show the back. Let's swing you around. I know it's not the easiest thing. Woo! Yes. So you have this beautiful, and it's just nothing but like layers and layers of gorgeous fabric. It's really stunning. I don't know if this is who Jen is.
Well, I think.
Yet. Or at this wedding.
Or maybe this is it.
Well, I think this would be the best like inaugural gown.
Yeah, totally.
It's very DC with the cherry blossom.
Completely.
I love it.
Completely, and maybe not the dress that a very understated classic bride want to get married in, but nonetheless. And how do you feel about being strapless?
So
Yeah,
I hate it. I don't really like it. It's just, I think if I was to go strapless, I would probably go straight
a bit higher.
line. Yeah, and higher. Yeah. But it's kind of that feeling of
being overexposed, being too There are sometimes, you know, that there are things we can raise, but I was telling, if you don't love being strapless, you don't love being strapless.
Yeah. And it's the one thing your mom said to you, right?
All right, we should listen to Mom. She had only one request, and we should obey that request. So, well, congratulations on your first wedding gown try-on session. I think it was successful.
It was totally successful. Thank you so much. You're awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So we won't tell them now what we picked. You
Yeah.
have to wait.
We'll update everybody though. We will let you know. We will a year from now you'll get an update. So stay tuned to Town and Country.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Great.
Thank you everybody for watching.
Thanks for watching.